World Youth Day was such an extraordinary experience, allowing me to grow in my faith. It's one thing we always talk about, that the church is a universal church, that our faith is shared on every single continent, but to be able to see people from every continent sharing the faith and experiencing the faith together was a really validating experience for me. And it really allowed me to grow in my faith in a way that I don't know if I would have if I'd stayed here in America.
For me, World Youth Day was just a whole new experience. First time away from any family for that long in a new country. It's a little bit scary at first because you're like, oh my gosh, their first language isn't my first language. I don't know any Polish. And then you have to add these 2 million people into the whole entire mix, and they're from all over speaking all of these new languages. And I would do it over and over and over again, forever.
World Youth Day was an unforgettable and amazing experience. Surrounding myself with millions of other youth whom I didn't share a same language nor the same ethnicity, but we all shared a commonality: our faith. When you surround yourself with who you want to be, I know that by going to World Youth Day, I would become stronger in my faith. Not only did I become stronger in my faith, but I became energized to come back home and spread the Gospels to people in our church and to people who aren't even in a part of our faith. I found why it was so exciting to partake in Mass, realizing that we are receiving the body and blood of Christ. But we are not alone. I have millions of people behind me, supporting me and believing in what I believe. And for me, that is the most important thing. Realizing that sure, we all have our differences, but we must focus on what makes us the same. As I realize that this young church is the new church, I become energized to help the younger generations and the older generations realize what our faith has to offer, because Jesus Christ died for us. World Youth Day also provided me the experience to see how alive our youth is, how active they are in their own communities, in their own countries. I want not only to help others experience their faith, but to help me go deeper in my own faith. So I ask you, those that are thinking about World Youth Day and what it means, to realize that what a life-changing opportunity it is to not only become deeper in your faith, but to help others become deeper in their own.
I have never felt so free as I did at World Youth Day. Being rejuvenated in Poland gave a refreshment to my soul that I thought I would never find. The Spirit hung in the air and you breathed it like oxygen. It was so real. And it gave me hope that everything we've worked for and every moment of suffering that we endure is worth it. World Youth Day is the pinnacle of a young Catholic's life. It is the climax. It is the ultimate. This fed us so we could come back and rebuild the church. We could refresh the church. And we could bring the living body back to the people. Jesus was given to us in such an intimate way. We can't help but share it. World Youth Day is the living church, the present God, the life breath for the youth. World Youth Day changed us. And I invite you now, over the next couple of years, to help us prepare in mind, body, and spirit, And I invite all young people, come and see. Come and see what God has prepared for us at World Youth Day.